Hmm. My musical background, I think it starts when I was a kid, and it was like to start in a really, I would say, natural way to see stuff, guitar, instruments, and stuff I can making things. I was playing sometimes the heater because I didn't have a piano, but I like a lot piano. I was always watching when people play piano, and I was like, wow! And then I play on the heater and something like this, and I start because I like it. Relative simple, so I start with singing, and yeah, I don't know. Always I was making stuff with my voice or stuff with the guitar. Then later, and that's how I start to do music. I was always doing it because I like it. I always called it the kitchen songs because when I'm in the kitchen or when I'm around, I was in my room, in my place I lived as a kid. Then always with my guitar with me, and then it was like to take it and to play and start always more like improvised, and then more interested in like I think it was more like blues or soul, and I liked it a lot from my grandmother because when I was a kid, she was listening a lot of soul and stuff, and it seems I liked it a lot as a kid. My father played guitar, so, and he showed me E A D, and then I started to try it out. So, but now till now also I don't know what I'm playing on guitar. Even don't know when I'm playing the piano. It's more like to, hey, cool. What is this? Nice. It's like in a heater, playing again the heater. It's more like this. Yeah. At first, I wanted really to play the piano, but my parents were not rich, and I always wanted to go to lesson. But this was the first thing I really wanted to do is really playing piano. But then it was not possible because to buy a piano and also to give lessons, and then it was not happening. So and later it was not interesting for me because if you don't have so much, then you have to find a way to make it better and to find out a way to yeah to do it without money, to do it without things you have in lessons, and then you start by yourself because you have to. And I liked it, and then I continued. But also maybe it was like because as a kid I liked always to be kind of free. I liked always to yeah not to get I don't know to have a fixed arrangement of how to behave or how to do, and I was always like I was always a little bit hectic and going out and want to do some things, and for me then it was like I don't know, it was the way to start to be independent, maybe also in some way. So and it was nice, it was my own world, so it was also a world I could be with me, and in this time it was important for me also. Never. For me, it was completely enough, long time to play for myself. But really long time. It was for me. It was kind of pleasure. It was for me only to. It was really for me. So in some sense, I liked it a lot. But then I start to be interested in punk and hardcore, and then I start with my. I come from a small village to start with my friends to play in a hardcore and punk band. It was really awful. I played the folk guitar, and then I started to play the e-guitar, and then I liked it a lot to play the amplifier loud and have really a blast, and for me it was great. So and then yeah, now I know what's is more for me, even to express and really to figure out what's good. So I came from a super small village. That means it was not so the possibility to say, hey, come on, we make a band and we have a gig. Where it was a piece of shit, this place. So I really wanted to leave, and for me it was like really later it starts that I found a way because I moved. I could move, and then for me the possibility was like, what can I do? And then I moved to Hamburg. So and before also I did music, but then I start to get more and more with the years. Before also in experimental music, starting to like a lot noise waves, because punk and hardcore in some sense it was like, what's the next step for me, what can I do? So it's okay to play and this, it's cool, I never will give it up. I always play the guitar in my kitchen, I like it a lot, but um and then it starts to discover for me more or less really noise. So, and then I liked it a lot. Also with singing, it was not only to say, okay, now all what I loved, like to make kind of normal songs, if I can say it. I never let it away. That means I always take this, what I like really to compose in my brain or whatever, to take it into noise or to take it into abstract music, because I like a lot sometimes melodies, and I'm not afraid of melodies. I'm not afraid of that sometimes it also can fit. So, but I like also the breaks and really the possibility to change it. So. And first, I have to say that in Hamburg, when I come there, I met a really now is a really good friend of mine. So, and we start to make noise together, and I was really happy. So, and I discovered there's a really small scene. So, but also a nice scene, a fine scene, like B movie, for example, or Hörbar. It's a place in Hamburg you can go for nice cinema stuff or experimental music. And it was for me, it was in this time it was okay and it was really nice, but I discovered I want to see more. So, and not in an arrogant way to say, wow, I want to see more and it's not enough for me. It was more like I want to learn more. I want to see more. I want to learn more. I want to discover more, and also I want to, see what's happening. I think in Berlin, it's more. So, and I like a lot that different people from different countries are living here, and you always have to open your brain, and I like this a lot. And Hamburg was for me sweet. It was nice. I had really a good time also there. Really nice people are there. Also, a good friend of mine is curating really a really nice label and the stuff, and they're nice people. But for me, I had to go. So, and also I wanted to start with biotechnology because I go to HW, and this was the main reason I wanted to go, because to start with studium, my studies. Sorry. Between Hamburg and Berlin is always a fight, always. The Hamburg people always say, okay, of course, Berlin. And they're always pissed. And I don't know why. Because the Berlin people are never pissed because of Hamburg, because they don't care. And that's really the big thing. And if you say this, now hello, then no, I'm really, I don't know, but I don't care, because I discovered it was really weird. I really love Hamburg, and I have really nice friends there. They're really great noise musicians, people. They're really doing good stuff, for a long time. And I never criticized the scene or the people, no, it's not cool, not enough. No, it was my private decision to go because I want to study biotechnology, and I want to study it because I want to combine it with my music. I love mutations, I love scores and sources, and I love to see what's happening. I love a lot biology. I love a lot all the animals and weird structures and what's happening, and I love mutations, inner also outer mutations, and that's the reason I want to start making really source? No. Scores? If you write something for
music?
Yes.
Yeah, score.
This I mean, score.
Graphical scores based on natural phenomena.
Yeah, but also to find out how can I play this? How can I see the combination between... Because if you play with mistakes like me now, and with stuff you discover sometimes by coincidence, and you see sometimes, wow, this is really nice. It's a really nice tone. And then with this, I think it's a big development for other structures, because it's a mistake, but you can train it in a perfectional way. And then you can play it again, you can deform it, and then you have something new and maybe beautiful. So, and I like mistakes. I like that people are not always working in a good way with himself and herself. And I don't know, I'm sometimes also, I don't know, nervous, and I have a lot of structures in myself and hectic, and then I'm like nervous like this now. I'm not so trained to do it. So, but that's, I don't know. So this is really this what I like, and I like this. For me, it's beautiful. It was in Hamburg. I met Thomas, and Thomas Beck is aka TPC, and it was easy. I was on a noise concert at Rote Flora, and then we saw each other, and I had weird gloves, pink, weird gloves, and he said, "What are you wearing? What is this?" And I said, "Pink gloves. I like it." Okay, and then we talked about music and what we like and why things are weird, why not, and what the scene is here. And because it's really small, it's not so that you are so spreaded. And then we said, "Ah, cool." And then we saw each other from time to time, and we discovered that we are interested in weird music or beautiful music, not weird, other music. And then we get friends, and then we said, "Okay, cool, we are friends. Good reason to make music." So it's great because I couldn't really do music with people I don't really know good, or I don't like. There are some bands, they even don't like each other. They say, "Oh, okay, it's a great musician. Oh, I don't like this guy." And for me, it's really awful. My ex-boyfriend in this flat and the roommate, also a friend of mine, they were living there. I was always there, so we shared in the flat time, and it was a nice time, it was funny, and it was in Saarbrücken. So, and it was, the door has like to close the door, but something really interesting, like always, like the sounds, and it was really like, wow, this sounds so fucking great, and always like, and I discovered I really like beats, I really like stuff between this, and then I said, wow, I really want to record it. I need a dictaphone now, because always I worked with normal tapes and tape recorder for my home playing music and this stuff I knew, but dictaphones, it was not so, and also Zoom in this time, it was not that everybody had a Zoom immediately, and and then it was really easy, because then this other friend said to me, "Here, it's your birthday. I know you really like this, so, and here's a dictaphone." I said, "Oh wow, cool, now I can record a door." And it starts that I said, wow, now, and then I start my first tapes really with this more like interested in field recordings and sound I can really use from my surrounding, and then from this on I collecting and have my mini tapes, and yeah, from around 2000 I collecting tapes with all my sounds. So it sounds really stupid in the sense of, okay, you start then and what you're doing. I have a lot of songs on my really small tapes, and I never digitalized it. So, and I have this time it's like a diary to reconstruct really places and rooms and people I was there, and for me it's really my gift for myself. So it was really like cool, I like this, and now it's really nice that I can pack and collect from the old tapes, and I can use it now, like, wow, I have really this stuff, and now I can really play my places and play the people. So I was, and in this time, and the people surround me, and it's really nice. But I'm really slow, I really do not so much concerts, and I'm really like I'm really thinking where I want to play and why, and in which conditions, and not because of money. I mean, I have to like this stuff. I don't want to, I don't know. So, and also I'm not a profi. I was not thinking, now I want to make a career. Now I want to play in every place. Why? I don't want to bore myself. I don't want to bore people. So, and I think this is for me also really important. I don't want to bore myself. Everything. I play what I want. So I can play the lamp, or I can play strings, or I play what I want. So I feel really free to say I play everything I like. I like every instrument. I like the door, I like I don't know the guitar. But I love really the sound of dictaphone. So I really love this noisy, the scratchy stuff that is really unsure and blurred and you have really, because like I said, I like noise, so I never can let it go on this point.
Really nice stuff there. So you've got it. So with this,
the thing is with performance, maybe also last one, I think in stories, I telling stories. So it's like, because I like a lot theater, I like a lot pictures, in the sense of, yes, like an image, like a picture, like really to, I don't know, it can be weird or don't have to be beautiful or something like this. More like I want to explain, I want to tell stories, and the aesthetic, I don't know, I think I care about. So I don't like not to care about, because I really like the completely thing. So, and I like to give attention to the moment and also the people. It's kind of respect, and also I want to really do something. So no matter, sometimes maybe it's not working or you're unsure and you are shaking, but really to take it with you, it's also part. And also it's like anti-performance performance. So you have to read really the language maybe I use. So, and it's not only to, I'm here, I'm CoCo, and now I have my concert. So it's not like to give the audience what they need. It's like to talk with them, and maybe they don't like, maybe you are weird or you're not really, but you don't have to fulfill their pleasures or their things. This is maybe, I think this is like the idea of to have respect and really to care about what you're doing, and this really I do. So if I don't have a way I can really say something and I like what I say, you can like it or not, or the people can like it or not. But if I'm cool with this, because I say I can watch my face in the mirror, all is cool for me, no matter you like it or not. And I did it always because I start to play years alone. It was for me also, but then why not to show and to, I like beats and doing this, and then discovered I really like to do it. And then I don't want to stop now, I want really to develop, and in this I'm really ambitious. But I never was ambitious, and I never was finding out what can I do. Maybe I should start now. So sometimes also you have to think on how you can sometimes also, I don't know, to combine it with your personality and to make it in a good way, not to sell yourself for stupid stuff, in the sense of concerts you don't like or people you don't like, and how can I play here, and I couldn't lick the ass of the people, so I'm too, in this I'm too weird, positive, I'm too give a shit. But maybe it's good also, and a good challenge to find a way to make it in a good way, and also to care about your own life and your lifestyle, and you combine it more. And it's also a challenge. It's not easy. I think people, they're every day having concerts or doing a lot and asking for stuff. They can have money and the stuff. I think it's really a respectable job, because they always show officially what they can do. If not, they have failures. Also, they have people that say, oh, I don't like, maybe for years or so. And in this position I never was, because till now I was very free and I get asked for things, but this stops in one time. Another time you have to start to also to offer or to, yeah, I don't know. I need one or this also to have the dictaphones here, to play with them. Because since I'm a kid I love biology. It was for me, since the beginning, my favorite thing. And music. It was really like nature. I was never a hippie in the sense of to go out and like, oh, it's so nice. And it was more like, wow, this is fucking weird and interesting. So, and the deep sea, for example, amazing. I'm completely out. Even I'm out when I see the things like the moon and this stuff with the ocean. For me, this is enough. I never understood. And it was for me, this was the moment I started like, wow, that's so interesting. And always in school, really, I was really interested in this. And then I was thinking, wow, there's all these mutations, and I was really interested in mutations and things that are not normal, but also the combination. Then I was thinking, it's interesting because I really play with mistakes. I play with a form of not really normal or good music for some people, and I play with this. I was thinking, wow, what is the combination for me? Because it's beautiness. And it's also like kind of political, I think, way to think. Because you don't believe that all what is perfect is the best thing in life. And what can have the mistakes for chance to develop the world. Also in mutations and blah, blah, blah. And then I was like, wow, this is super interesting. I want to open my own studies because this is not a thing you can study. And I want to study it because I want to start to make this topic of things so. And yeah, that's the reason I wanted to start. Like, okay, I get a grant for this because I was too old. But I was relatively good in school. And for me, it was like after 1 year, they said, I get paid. So, and I was like, wow, amazing. And then I was there, and then it was really like, I knew that the people are maybe different, and that it's engineers and the people with this weird clothes, and every time with a laptop, and there was really nerds, but really weird nerds. But then it starts to, with weird, I mean, really that they start to be so ambitious in a sense of go in pharmacy, and I was surrounded from people. They were really awful, and I was really sad. And then I discovered I'm too emotional, I'm too less ambition and career and to make it. I said, since I'm a kid, I love this, I love nature, I love this stuff. It's okay for me. But I was really sad because I really wanted to do it, and I discovered, wow, I'm not made for this. All these fucking assholes. Yes, it was political, and also it was really inhuman way. I was thinking, you can decide. You're every day surrounded with people you really hate, and you get really sad. You can fight against them in the sense of you're the good one, but I'm not so important that I feel like now it's my question to save the world in this class of biotechnology. This is stupid, and it was really
superhero.
Yeah, super CoCo. Just like you. Yes. No, I think it. No, but it was really like to see these young people, 18 years old, but really like, and it was, I remember it was like physical chemie and also microbiology, and it was really amazing topics, and I was really interested. And the thing is, they really start at the people, because bachelor's more like in school, I think, not in the other university. And the people make the hands or say something a little bit more open than to only that the people is talking to you. And every time, if one says something good or was really clever, the other people like this to this guy or to this girl, career. And I was thinking, oh my god. They are really weird. They're really like, you say something good, and then after when they go to the professor, and if the one was a little bit too long, then they come also because they can miss something. I was really sad. I was really like, fuck, are you so far away from the world that you don't know it? Of course I know it, but I'm not 18 anymore, and I was never surrounded with these people, and for me was then like, I'm not strong enough. I can't stand this. So... Okay. 2010, we start with a group of people to start Bei Roy, this place with an EV, or we start to found a group to make this atelier. And then in 2011, there was the first concert. I curate for Ohrengala. And then I start to make this because I was thinking, what can I do? I have to pay my rent for the atelier, also like the other people, and we all made our lamps on, like, what can we do? And everybody of us try to find a way to make an evening, maybe to have a little bit from the bar, or also, and then I was thinking, this I really love, and why not? Why not combine? I always wanted to have a room, an atelier, and then I was really happy, really quick after I was here in Berlin, and then it starts to, develop, and I'm co-founder of Bei Roy, Evie, and just together with Jadwiga, Chadi, and we have more people. They're also main people of this, I would say, and a lot of helping hands from other people. They're working really for nothing. They're working really only with love and pleasure, and because they want, and because it's not money thing. So, but the great thing is like Luxus. You have this room to make your stuff, and also it's a rehearsal room. I also can rehearse there and also be with people, and for this is great. So it's really like luck. So yeah. Yeah, I played my dictaphones, and I played amplifier, radios, and specifically voice, but the cat is distracting the interview.
Typical.
Yeah.
How did I destroy this interview?
I'm not important now anymore. Come on. It's really like this. Go away. It's not your time now.